we're going to look at solving a cube root equation. 25 says the cube root of y equals -3. Real quick, I told you a few minutes ago when you have a square root and the square root is by itself and it's equal to a negative, you can't do it. But can I take a cube root and get out a negative number? Yes, I can. So this guy has an answer. What do you think you do? If you follow the steps from before, step 1 was get the radical by itself. It's already by itself. Step 2 was raise both sides to the power of the index. Well, what's the index in this thing? 3. So I just raise both sides to the third power. So I'm going to raise u to the third, and I'll raise u to the third. So on the left-hand side, what does this whole thing become? Just y, right? If you cube a cube root, it just undoes it. And then on the right-hand side, I just have to do -3 cubed. What's that? -27. You're done. That's it. Let's try and make it a little bit harder. But your process is exactly the same. You're just going to raise both sides to the third power now instead of the second. So let's jump down to one like 28. 28's got the cube root of 3x minus 1 equal to -3. Step 1, well, your radical's already by itself. So what should you do? Yeah, just raise both sides to the third power again. 3x minus 1 equals -27, and now you just solve this. Well, that's easy. I got -26/3. Did you? That's it. You should check these also. If I pop that back in. What's 3 times -26/3? -26/3 times 3 just gets me. Isn't it just -26? Right? 3 times -26/3. The 3's cancel. You just have -26. -26 minus 1 is -27. Is the cube root of -27 really -3? Yes! Guys, that's it. So the only way it gets a little bit harder is if I don't have the radical alone. So this isn't from the sheet. This is actually on your packet. Say you had something like this. What would you do first? Add 7. You want the radical by itself, so add 7 to both sides first. Now I have 5 equals the cube root of x. And then what do you do? Cube both sides. That's it. That's it. So you just got to figure out what 5 cubed is. That's 125. That's it, guys. That's not so bad. So even if I take 125, pop it back in, cube root of 125 is 5. 5 minus 7, is that really -2? Yes. All right. So when does it get weirder? All right. Well, when you have a 4th root or a 5th root, but it's the same idea. So if I just look at number 26, I know it's very hard to see on that paper, but that's supposed to be a 4th root of 1/2 k equals 3. So sorry, the index did not print out very well on that at all. So there's 26. If I follow my steps, step 1, get the radical by itself. It is. Step 2, raise both sides to the power of the index, which in this case is 4. So you're going to raise both sides to the 4th power. So on the left, you just get a 1/2 k. On the right, 3 to the 4th is, what'd you say? 81. And then I just, which is the same thing as by, multiply both sides by 2. K is, what's that, 162? Psh, easy. Is this all right? Yeah, once you get the hang of this whole idea of getting the thing by itself and then just raise both sides to that power, it's really not bad. So let's just do one more and then I'll stop. Let's do 30. 30, if you can't read it, it's a 5th root of 2x plus 1 equals -3. Radicals by itself, hooray. So all I have to do is raise it to the 5th power. You're to the 5th, you're to the 5th. The hardest part is figuring out what -3 to the 5th is, but it's not even that bad. It's just, I don't know, off the top of my head. $243, negative. That's it, and then I just solved this. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And we're done. We should check it. So if I take, oh sorry, -122, I pop it back in. That's going to be -244 plus 1 is -243. Is the 5th root of -243 really -3? Yes! Oh, gosh.